Welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Taylor Dupes.
I'm Savannah Smith.
And I'm Logan Brown.
Halloween is just around the corner, and that means open dorm night. On October 30th, the girls' dorm will be decorated and open from 6 to 8 for faculty, staff, and their kids to trick or treat. Guys will be allowed to hang out in dorms from 6 to 10 p.m. that night as well.
Columbia experienced a national disaster last week that happens once in every 1,000 years. Entire towns were flooded as businesses and schools had to temporarily shut down. Kilbourne Road and Burwell Street were two areas affected. As the rain progressed, Gills Creek that runs beside Burwell Street was one of the leading passageways where the water would flow. The water continued to rise between 3 to 4 feet and up to rooftops. NGU graduate Rebecca Pope and her family were affected, stating, "We had to gut my uncle's entire house and save what we could. It's been an emotional and devastating week, but we're counting our blessings and we're thankful for our safety."
North Greenville is known for its Mission Week all around the world, but now there's a way for you to get involved right here in the community. Emily Gissendaner has the story.
Being a missionary doesn't have to mean flying halfway around the world. It could mean driving less than halfway across the state to the World Relief Office in Spartanburg, the only evangelical group in the nation authorized to resettle refugees.
The World Relief's mission is to empower the local church to stand for the vulnerable. Our volunteer structures are heavily relationally driven. Some of these people, they're arriving with almost all they own in a plastic bag.
The branch's first refugee family arrived at GSP on September 29th, which wouldn't have been possible without the help of one missionary family tied closely to North Greenville.
We lived in Europe with the IMB for about 8 years, and we worked with refugees while we were there. And then about 6 or 7 years ago, we moved back to America and started a ministry here in the States. And so they asked my family to come and to help and do exactly what they did in North Carolina, but do it here. So this people group that we're getting a lot of in Greenville, they're called the Rohingya people.
The state of Myanmar won't recognize them as even a person, so they can't work. They can't get housing. There's just no way for them to exist.
God has given us an incredible opportunity because these people are from countries where we're really not allowed to go and share the gospel, and we're not, and it's very hard for us as Christians to get into. But these people are coming to us, and they're coming to a place where we're allowed to share the gospel with them. It's really nice for North Greenville students, especially believers, to go and to just visit the family and show them that they're loved and that they're welcomed. And I really want churches to get involved because churches have a lot of resources that they can provide. And so we need a lot of furniture to fill their houses with, toys and books and other things to give their kids. People just to go and love on these families.
If you want to get involved with this ministry, you can contact World Relief through their email, spartanburg@wr.org. You can also contact the Cross family through Emma Cross. Reporting for Vision 48 News, I'm Emily Gissendaner.
The newest addition in Tigerville is finally open for business. Reporter Tiffany Goff went down for the grand opening to give you an insider look.
The Tigerville General Store is now open for business. And while for some it may be new, for others it brings back an old memory.
I've got a lot of memories of it, actually, because I grew up literally about a half a mile from here. I remember a lot about the store, like literally when it was like a real true general store. The general store had clothes that you could come in and buy, old shoes and boots. I remember actually growing up and being friends with the owner, the original owner, Mr. Woods' son, who actually lived right across the street back here. And that was one of my pals back in elementary school.
I think the general store adds a little bit more flavor to the campus. Kind of gives people another place to hang out.
And it gives a really nice atmosphere to Tigerville. It gives us something extra to do, somewhere to hang out, just kind of have that family atmosphere.
How about a different conversation?
It's a bigger area for people with bigger groups to come hang out. Because like if you're at the stud and you're trying to hang out with like a group of friends, and you have like 8 of them, that's hard to fit 8 people in one little booth.
Houses, Papa John's, and then the Hershey's ice cream place, as well as a lot of just different extra stuff in the general store, whether it's like buying gas or just like little candy.
It's sort of odd seeing it like it is. I mean, it's slightly recognizable, but in a sense, it looks totally new. But I'm glad it's back open and being used, though. I can tell you that. I mean, you can just come here and sit in the rocking chair and enjoy it already. I mean, it's only going to get better.
Students can use their Crusader Bucks for anything but gas. So come down and check out the Tigerville General Store. Reporting for Vision 48 News, I'm Tiffany Goff.
Stay tuned for more news and sports coming up after this break.
It was an exciting time in Tigerville as we celebrated homecoming this past Saturday at the home football game versus Tusculum College. Here's Justin Mathis with highlights of the weekend.
It was a very festive homecoming weekend in Tigerville with games and the parade featuring interim president Dr. Pinnell, Miss North Greenville, Miranda Gilbert, and, of course, the homecoming contestants. In all, there were 15 contestants vying for the crown, and the winner was Christy Riley. Joining her on the homecoming court was first runner-up Catherine Allen and second runner-up Anna Shoup. First play of the game against Tusculum, Ashton Hurd takes the handoff, cuts up left, past a couple of defenders, and sprints 68 yards for a touchdown. North Greenville up 6-0. Midway through the first, Ben Cram knocks through one of his 3 field goals on the day. Crusaders up 9-0. With time winding down in the first quarter, Ashton Hurd rips off a 49-yard touchdown run. He rushed for a single-game record 314 yards on the day.
Darius Custer, he made a statement. He was just like, we're not playing for us. We're playing for who've done wore our jerseys in the past, 10 years before. So, I mean, we're just playing for each other.
Early second quarter action. Nelson Hughes drops back and finds Mason Sanders on a slant for a 7-yard touchdown pass. Hughes tied Eric Muller's record of 66 career touchdown passes as a Crusader. The Black Swarm defense lived up to the reputation with big hits and big plays, like this interception from sophomore linebacker Michael Payton.
Had a chance to really put the game away, and we certainly would like to be able to do that, but you got to give Tusculum credit. So we're certainly pleased to come out and get the victory today.
In the end, North Greenville wins 35-24. The Crusaders improve to 5-2 on the season and host Our God's Chosen on October 24th at 1 p.m. For Vision 48, I'm Justin Mathis.
NGU women's soccer defeated the Columbia International Rams by a score of 3-0 last Wednesday night. Junior Lindsay Tootin's 2 goals made her the Conference Carolina's leading scorer. The Lady Crusaders also took on King University Saturday night in their homecoming game, but fell short 4-3. Their next game will be against Lees-McRae College October 21st at 5:30 p.m. Men's soccer hosted Columbia International University on October 7th, but lost 3-2. This past Saturday night, they hosted King University. 2 late goals by King, including the game winner in overtime, sealed NGU's fate by a tally of 2-1. The Crusaders will travel with women's soccer to Banner Elk, North Carolina, and play Lees-McRae at 7 p.m. Thank you for joining us at Vision 48 News. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for more news updates all week long. See you next Monday live at 5. I'm Taylor Dukes.
I'm Savannah Smith.
And I'm Logan Brown. Enjoy your week, North Greenville.